started the season with more turnovers than we did last year. So especially playing Beaver Dam, we've been working in practice against pressure and keeping the ball like in our hands more and like not turning the ball over, because that's one of their main like qualities is getting teams to turn the ball over more. So just working on handling pressure.
After the first few games of the season, what has the team done well?
I think we've like learned to adjust more to like speeding up our offense and speeding up our play and just being more aggressive all around.
Kind of building off that, what can the team improve on this season?
Definitely like keeping the turnovers down and just shooting as a whole, just getting better at shooting, because that's really been our focus this year, is being aggressive on our drives and then popping out for threes.
What do you recommend for a kid to work on that hopes to play for Coach Lazar in high school?
Definitely aggressive defense and just taking chances and like knowing that your team is going to be there to like have your back. So you just got to take some risks offensively and defensively and really work on your shot for sure.
What kind of summer workout program did you do to stay in shape for the season?
Our whole team went to Sports Advantage 3 times a week, and we worked on lifting and just getting stronger. And then we also were in leagues and did open gyms almost every day, at least for like an hour, just to get in the gym and work on our shot and install an offense.
And finally, what are some of your favorite memories as a member of the Mount Horeb Basketball program?
Honestly, just any memory, like any team organized event, between like bowling competitions or just hanging out at team dinners or team sleepovers. Just the team has gone through a lot, like losing seasons obviously, and then to grow and have just an awesome summer with a new coach, and then going into the season and being 4-2 right now, it's just totally different like switch, and to like have the people we do by my side, it's awesome.
Thanks, Summer, for the time today. We'll have more Vikings action coming up right after this.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-461-2844. That's 1-800-461-2844.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on wiscoradio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Dan, what do you think some of the keys to the game are tonight for the Vikings in order to come out with a win?
The Vikings got to get out to an early lead. The Vikings have gotten out to early leads in their non-conference games, which, as I said earlier, has given them a 5-1 non-conference record. Once they get the lead, never look back. DeForest ranked 3rd in the state in Division II. So backing off in intensity might cost them the game against one of the top-ranked teams in the state. Knocking down free throws is also a massive key, obviously, to any game. As I say, just about every pregame show, making shots at the line when the clock is stopped will be massive in tonight's game, as it is in every game.
And also a couple things to add on that. And as I mentioned earlier, to play physical and also just to play fast. They have a lot of size to their team, but do they have a lot of speed? We don't really know. So they need to play fast and get down to the hoop as quick as possible. I believe with that, we will take one more break of this Wisco Radio pregame show. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan of Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You are listening to Vikings basketball right here on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Plain Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Great job, as always, done there by the Mauer Pet Band under the direction of Mr. Will Jansen.
Tonight, the Vikings will be wearing the all-white uniforms, and DeForest will be in the all-black. 18 minutes on the clock, ready to go here. Starting lineups getting ready to be introduced.
One final key to the game I just came up with: limit turnovers. Big part in any game, especially when you're playing the second-ranked team in the city. Starting things off for DeForest is number 2, Alyssa Loftenberg. Following Loftenberg is number 15, Jaden Derlin. Number 12, Talia Hardiman. Following her, number 21, Sam Schaefer. Following Schaefer is number 22, Taylor Stumper. And following her,
and on the Mount Horeb side of things, starting things off is number 3, Grace Westerman. Following her is number 10, Emma Anderson. Next for the Vikings is number 22, Julia Magnuson. Next, number 23, Emily Wallace. And rounding things off is number 11, Chelsea Goldman.
As the band prepares to exit, will make it a lot easier to hear us at halftime, Colin. Winning the tip-off is the Vikings.
Wallace bringing it up for the Vikings. Wallace dribbling left. Nothing going there. Kicks it out. Vasperman with it at the top, trying to dribble right. Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson at the top. Picks up her dribble, finds Vesperman. Vesperman trying to find Magnuson down low. Pass will be stolen. DeForest with it on the wing. Skips it down into the corner. Now up top with it is Derline. Now into the corner for three, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Wallace running the point for the Vikings. Wallace still dribbling it at the top of the key. Trying to get something going here. No Vikings are open. Wallace finally gets it to Vesperman. Vesperman getting the on-ball screen from Magnuson. Vesperman trying to drive right, nothing going. Hands it off to Magnuson. Magnuson now going right, trying to finish. No good long. Rebound Anderson and puts it back in.
Vikings jumping out to the early lead here, Colin, over the third-ranked team in the state.
Laufenberg with it. Trying to dribble right. Kicks it up to Derline. Derline back to Laufenberg. Laufenberg dribbling it around. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer will get the foul on Grace Vesperman. Thought she stripped it away there cleanly, but they say there was a foul in the process. First foul of the game belongs to Grace Vesperman. As the Vikings are double teaming the inbounds pass. As a three will go up, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson passes it up to Vesperman. Vesperman deciding to slow things down. Vesperman gives it to Coulthard. Coulthard trying to dribble right. Crossover. Pump fake. Gets him to jump but can't finish on the lay-in. As Laufenberg will push it up. Getting it in the corner. Laufenberg with it. Laufenberg up to Schaefer. As the pass will be deflected away and stolen by Magnuson. Magnuson hands it up to Coulthard, who will run the point for the Vikings.
Great defense here early on for the Vikings, Colin, not allowing a single point in almost 3 minutes.
As Coulthard passed it away there, but Magnuson somehow managed to get that ball back as she hands it off to Wallace at the top. Wallace dribbling right in the corner. Trying to work on Laufenberg. Over to Vesperman now. Vesperman dribbling left, kicks to Wallace. Wallace getting the on-ball screen. Nice behind-the-back crossover, now gets it to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling right, kicks it out to Coulthard on the wing. Coulthard dribbling left, spin move. Trying to go up with it, no good. Rebounded by Mickelson. Skipping it up to Derline. Derline gets the ball swatted away and will be DeForest ball.
Couple of substitutions looking to take place here. Vikings up 2-0, 14:50 left in this first half.
Schaefer will inbound it for DeForest as she finds a wide open Norski in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Coulthard.
Not sure if I've ever seen anyone double the inbounds pass, Colin. Unique approach here by Coach Lazar and the Vikings.
Coulthard trying to dribble in. Kicks it to Anderson in the corner. Anderson picks up her dribble. Gets it to Magnuson on the wing.
Coulthard open in the corner nearest to us. See if they decide to skip it to her.
Wallace now with it at the top. Getting the screen from Magnuson. Wallace dribbling right. Kicks it back to Magnuson. Magnuson now dribbling it in. Now gets it to Anderson.
Long possessions here for the Vikings, not resulting in many points.
Wallace now with it. Wallace dribbling left, kicking it to Coulthard for three. Good. Vikings take the early 5-0 lead with 13:56 left in the first half. Schaefer bringing it up, getting it over to Mickelson. Mickelson giving it back to Schaefer. Schaefer to Comp in the corner. Comp up to Derline. Derline back to Comp. Comp to Derline. Derline three, no good long. Rebounded by Coulthard.
Norski's really doing a great job early on with the ball movement, not forcing any shots, looking for the best shot every possession.
Coulthard dribbling left, finding Magnuson. Magnuson on the wing. Now dribbling right. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson shot fake. Now dribbles in, gets to Wallace. Wallace wide open for three. Good. Timeout, Norskies. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barnfield football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barnfield football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
Welcome back to Mount Horeb High School, where the Mount Horeb girls varsity team has an early 8-0 lead on the third ranked in the state, DeForest. 13 minutes left to play before halftime, as Trouch will bring the ball up for DeForest, getting it over to Comp. Comp getting it inside to Mickelson. Mickelson back to Comp. Comp now over to Trouch, as the pass will get deflected away, gathered in by DeForest, as Mickelson will try to get a shot up, blocked, as now Hahn tries to get a shot up, doesn't get it to go, but will draw the foul on the way up, and we'll head to the line for 2 free throws.
See if the Norskies can get off the schneid here. 8-0 Vikings lead with 12:43 in the first half.
Hahn's first free throw is up and good. Hahn has kind of an awkward free throw shooting stance, as her feet are almost pointed towards the scoreboard. As her second free throw is up and good.
Tickled the twine there, did Hahn, getting the first 2 points on the evening for the Norskies. Full court press being applied here by DeForest.
Olendick bringing it up, getting it to Wallace. Wallace getting it across half court.
2-3 zone being applied here by the Norskies, looking to double team Wallace near half court.
Wallace being stuck with the ball, pass deflected, gathered in by Olendick. Olendick dribbling left, as that pass will go out of bounds, deflected off of the Norskies. Wallace bringing it up for the Vikings. Dribbling through a couple defenders, gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard now dribbling in as she tries to get shot up. No good, but we'll go to the free throw line for two free throws.
Coulthard had an open Olendick in the corner, elected to drive to the rack herself. See what the Vikings can do from the line here.
Coulthard first free throw is up and short, no good.
Got to make those free throws if you're the Vikings. Vikings up 8-2 with 12:08 left in this first frame of play.
In this game, against a team that is this good, you have to just take all the opportunities that you can get on open shots and free throws. As her second free throw is up and no good as well. Rebounded by the Norskies. Troush bringing the ball up for DeForest. Gets it to Comp. Comp over to Mickelson. Mickelson to the corner. Dribbling in. Handing it off down low. Now we'll do Comp in the corner for three. Long, no good. Air ball rebounded by Coulthard. Coulthard pushing things up. Slowing it down now. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace back to Coulthard. Now back to Wallace.
Nice backup by Olendick down low.
Wallace to Coulthard in the corner. Skipping it, trying to skip it across to Yana. Pass will be stolen by Comp as she hands it off to Durline, who will get the and one, gets the basket and the foul, and will head to the free throw line.
Vikings, as we said in the case of the game, have to limit turnovers. Turnovers can result in easy points here, as they just did for DeForest.
Foul is on Emily Wallace, her second of the game already. Might be going to the bench for the rest of this half just so she doesn't pick up her third foul. First free throw, no good. Rebounded by the Norskies, however, as Derline's outside for three. Good.
Vikings also need to grab defensive boards as well as his offensive, as that last possession resulted in a 3 off of an offensive board.
Vesperman with it. Vesperman wanting the on-ball screen, gets it from Magnuson, driving in, kicks it to Coulthard outside for three. Good.
At 3, ending a 7-0 spurt by DeForest. Now Vikings leading 11-7, 10:58 left in this first half. Coulthard with 6.
Derline in the corner, getting it to Troush. Troush to Comp. Ball is kicked by Yana. Will be a kick ball violation and will be Norski's ball.
Magnuson subs out. Anderson subs in for the Vikings.
As the Norskis will shoot up a 3 right away. Money. Mickelson with the 3. Makes it an 11-10 ball game. Vikings still lead as Olendick tries to cross half court as she will throw it out of bounds and will be Norski's ball.
Wallace looks to sub back in for the Vikings. Got to watch her 2 fouls as Olendick subs out. This DeForest team not hesitant to shoot from beyond the arc as we've seen earlier in this game, Colin.
Troush with it outside. Gets it over to Schaefer. Schaefer working on Vestman. Back to Troush. Troush getting it to Hahn. Hahn trying to dribble in. Pass will be deflected. Rebounded in by the Norskis. As Comp will try to drive in. Shot no good. Rebounded by Wallace. Wallace gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard pushing things up. Now electing to slow things down. Gets it over to Wallace.
Vesperin wide open in the corner nearest to us.
Wallace dribbling in, pulls it back out. Wallace still dribbling the ball, gets it to Yana now. Yana near the Norski's bench. Now back to Wallace. Wallace at the top. As she'll get it to Vesperman. Vesperman driving in. Little floater, no good. Rebounded by Yana. Yana now dribbling in, tries to get the shot up. Will get it up, but no good. Rebounded by the Norskis. Schaefer dribbling it up. Guarded by Wallace. Vikings now running a zone defense as well. Has been working for the Norskis lately. Vikings now trying it out. As Comp will get a 3 up. Money.
13-3 run here for the Norskis.
Wallace will get it to Yana. Back to Wallace now. Now back to Yana. Vikings trying to break this press and get across half court. Wallace will get it across to Yana. Yana dribbling with it. Finding Anderson. Anderson trying to dribble right. Kicks it to Coulthard in the corner. Coulthard trying to find Anderson down low. Finds her, but a foul will be called. Reach in foul will be called on DeForest. Foul will be on Hahn, her second of the game. Second team foul for the Norskis as well. As a whole new crew will check in for the Norskis. Vesperman trying to get it in. Gets it into Wallace. Wallace to Anderson. Anderson now to Coulthard. Coulthard trying to dribble right. Nice spin move. Trying to go to the basket. Gets the foul. Shot no good, but will head to the free throw line.
Quite the spin move there by Coulthard, splitting the double via the spin. Foul on number 10, Maya Pickard, her first.
First free throw from Coulthard is good.
Coulthard now with 7 of the team's 13.
Coulthard now getting ready for her second free throw. Up and good. Tie ball game now 13-13 as Mount Horeb will take a timeout. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Varsity Girls Basketball here on Wisco Radio.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Coming out of the Vikings timeout will be a tie game, 13-13, with 8:41 left in this first half.
Anderson for the Vikings with 2, Coulthard with 8, and Wallace with 3.
Magnuson has yet to score tonight, the leading scorer for the Vikings. So it will be interesting to see how she plays into the rest of this one, as DeForest will try to get it down low. Schaefer with it for a 3, good. Wallace now gets it to Coulthard, trying to break this DeForest press, which has been tough to break for them so far tonight, as Coulthard gets it across, gets to Anderson. Anderson to Wallace now. Wallace at the top.
If the Vikings can use the skip pass here, it'll be to their advantage, as Vesperman's being left wide open in the corner.
Coulthard now to Vesperman in the corner. Vesperman dribbling right, trying to split defenders. Now gets it to Wallace. Wallace dribbling it up top. Double team, gets it to Magnuson near the free throw line. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman for 3, short, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson gets the ball poked away. Now gets it to Wallace. Wallace dribbling left, pulls it back out, gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson for 3, good. Julia Magnuson scores her first points of the game as DeForest tries to push it up quickly. Pass will go out of bounds and will be Vikings ball. DeForest definitely using their size to an advantage here tonight, playing that zone defense. As you mentioned, Dan, the person in the corner is always wide open, but the Vikings are just unable to skip it over the top of the Norskis due to the size of the Norskis and due to how small we are.
This game not at 16 with 7 minutes left. Julia Magnuson looking to untie things. She does indeed. Magnuson now with 5. Last 5 points for the Vikings and 5 in the game.
Schaefer with it. Over to Burr. Now trying to go down low. Pass goes out of bounds. Will be Vikings ball. 18-16 the score with 6:51 left in the first half. As Vesterman and Wallace will try to work and break this press along with Emma Anderson. Wallace bringing it up. Trying to get it across. Now gets it across, but will double team to half court. Tries to get it to Coulthard, but a foul will be called. Will be Vikings ball.
That foul on number 21, Sam Schaefer, her first, team's 4th.
Wallace bringing the ball up for the Vikings. Trying to dribble all the way to the hoop with her left. Gets stopped near the block. Gets it out to Vesterman. Vesterman dribbling right. Now trying to finish with her right. Can't do it. As they will get Julia Magnuson for an over the back.
That will be number 1 on Julia Magnuson. Wallace with 2. Magnuson and Vesperman both with 1.
Schaefer bringing it up for the Norskies. Vikings showed the press once, haven't showed it yet again tonight, as Schaefer gets it to the corner. Now skipping it over to Burr. Burr taking one dribble, picking it up. Pass will be deflected, stolen by Anderson, deflected by Vesperman. Coulthard now bringing it up. At the top, on-ball screen by Magnuson. Gets Magnuson on the roll, now tries to kick it out to Vesperman for 3, but they will get her on the travel.
Great thought there by Magnuson to kick it out to Vesperman when Magnuson was doubled down low, but Magnuson just walked with it.
Vesperman was wide open right here in the corner, as we mentioned earlier, as she has been all night. Vikings just able to pass it quick enough to find her open in the corner, but Magnuson walked in the process. Schaefer will have it. Skipping it for a 3, good. Trouch gets the deep three for the Norskis as Vesperman bringing it up. Gets to Wallace. Wallace crossing half court. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman trying to find Magnuson down low. Finds her, working her way down low, and gets the finish.
Beautiful step through there by Magnuson, using that extra step she had to her advantage. Magnuson now with 7 for the Vikings.
Mickelson with it on the wing. Finding Trausch, kicking it out for 3, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. 20-19 your score, just under 5 minutes to play till halftime. Wallace bringing the ball up for the Vikings. DeForest has started to go away from the zone defense. Just as I say that, they are back into it. Wallace driving baseline, trying to find Coulthard down low. Now kicks to Magnuson. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman driving in. Shot will be deflected on the way up. Doesn't get it to go. Schaefer trying to push it up. In the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Durline. As the ball will be ripped away by Magnuson.
Magnuson, quite the defensive presence this season, having a few blocks in just about every game we've called, Colin.
Wallace finding Anderson. Anderson dribbling it out. Now gets it to Magnuson. Anderson for 3. No good. Rebounded by DeForest. Durline trying to push it up. Gets it to Schaefer. Can't get it to go. Gets the shot up. Shot no good, but foul will be called.
Anderson picking up numero uno on the evening. 5th on the Vikings.
Mickelson will head to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up and rattles in.
Nice roll there for Mickelson. Norski's now 3 for 4 on the evening from the charity stripe.
As her second free throw is good as well. Vesperman bringing it up. Over to Yana. Ball will go out of bounds, deflected off the Norskis.
Anna Olendick was wide open in that corner. Seems like the Norskis are trying to play the defense to the right, leaving a shooter in the left corner open just about every possession as Olendick is open now once again.
As that pass will go off of the foot of Yana and will go out of bounds and will be DeForest ball.
Vikings trailing 21-23, 29 left in this first half. Careless turnover on that last possession from Mount Horeb.
Schaefer running the point for the Norskis. Gets it to Mickelson. Mickelson skipping it back to Schaefer. Schaefer bobbles it, now dribbles left. Crossover, now getting it to Comp. In the corner now is Trausch. Trausch getting it to Schaefer. Now to Mickelson. Mickelson down to Comp. Comp driving baseline. Getting it to Hahn. Hahn trying to finish. Can't get it to go. Rebound Magnuson.
Hahn tried to put a little English on that. Put a little spin on it. Unable to drop.
Coulthard with it on the wing. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman to Olendick. Olendick back to Vesperman. Now dribbling right. Gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard skipping it to Olendick in the corner. Now to Vesperman. Back to Magnuson. Now to Coulthard for 3. No good long. Rebounded by Hahn. Hahn hands it off to Schaefer, who will bring it up for DeForest. Now gets to Mickelson for 3. Long, no good. Rebound Coulthard. Now gets it to Yana. Vikings electing to kind of slow things down here. Really fast-paced couple last possessions for the Vikings, so coaches are telling them to slow things down. Now it gets to Magnuson in the high post. Now to Olendick. Olendick trying to drive in. Finds Magnuson down low on the nice cut and gets the lay in.
Magnuson now leading this game with 9. I believe she has the last 9 points for the Vikings.
Schaefer getting it to Mickelson. Mickelson dribbling right, dribbling in now, trying to get the finish and gets it to go. 23-22 the score. Vikings trail with 1:40 left until halftime. Vesperman at the top. finding Yana. Yana driving in. Now handing it off to Magnuson. Magnuson dribbling left. Kicking it to Coulthard in the corner. Now to Vestman as an offensive foul will be called on the Vikings.
Kind of a late call there. Turnover, Vikings second on Julia Magnuson. Vikings trailing 23-22 with 1:28 left. Now Wallace and Magnuson both with 2. Anderson and Vesperman with 1.
Mickelson with it on the wing. Gets it to Trausch at the top. Now to Comp. Now to Schaefer. Schaefer skips it to Mickelson. Mickelson now skipping it to Trausch. Trausch driving baseline, as they will say she stepped out of bounds and will be Vikings ball.
Crucial possession here late in the first half for the Vikings. Get a score up here, maybe go up by 1 or 2 into the halftime break. If not, Vikings should hopefully go down 1 into the halftime intermission.
Yeah, down 1 with 1 minute left. Vikings might try to run this whole clock down and get the last shot. We'll see what they elect to do here. Vikings first need to break this press, as the ball will go through the hands of Magnuson and out of bounds.
Couple of careless turnovers late in the first half for the Vikings. Now they got to step up their defense.
Schaefer at the top, dribbling left. Now finding Trausch in the corner. Trausch back to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Mickelson. Mickelson gets the ball poked away. Gathers it again, however, and gets it to Comp in the corner. Comp trying to skip it, as a foul will be called on Yana. Yana trying to go for that pass. Kind of body checks Trausch, as Trausch will head to the line. For bonus will be the 17th foul for the Vikings.
Yana picking up her first foul, seeing some good playing time here late in the first half coming off the bench.
Magnuson checking back into this game for Yana, and Olendick also checking back into this one for Coulthard. Trausch getting ready for her first free throw. Up and good.
Only 1 miss in 6 attempts from the line for the Norskis.
Second free throw from Trausch is good as well, as Laufenberg will check in for Trausch. Wallace gets it into Vesperman. Back to Wallace. Now to Vesperman. Now back to Wallace. Wallace dribbling across. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman almost loses it. Gets it to Wallace. 23 seconds left on the clock. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson skipping it to Anderson. Anderson trying to drive baseline, as a travel will be called on Emma Anderson. 15.7 seconds left. Vikings trail by 3.
I believe that is the 3rd consecutive possession ending in a turnover for the Vikings. Got to clean that up here late in this first half into the second half.
DeForest will get one last shot at a bucket here with 10 seconds and counting. Over on the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Yana, as she'll just hold it until halftime. Going into halftime, Vikings trail 25-22. We will take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Wisco Radio Halftime Show.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Wisconsin, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Plain, Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
You are listening to an exclusive interview brought to you only by Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
And welcome back to the Wisco Radio halftime show. 5:43 left on the clock. Vikings down 25-22. Dan, what are some things that the Vikings need that they did well in this first half?
Vikings got out, of course, that fast, really great start. Started up 8-0 about 3 or 4 minutes in. Solid three-point shooting. Vikings knocking down 4 from beyond the arc, 2 from Coulthard, 1 from Magnuson, and 1 from Wallace. Vikings, kind of what they did well, but also what they can work on, same thing, is need to work on, they also did decent from the line. Shot 2 for 4. They could also pick that up here in the second half.
With that, we will take another break from this Wisco Radio halftime show. We'll be right back.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait. A family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-988-4477. That's 800-988-4477. Call 800-988-4477 today.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
And welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Dan, what did the Vikings need to really work on here in the second half in order to come out on top in this one?
Getting boards on the defensive side of things, not letting DeForest get rebounds here in the second half will be huge. Vikings allowing a few offensive boards in the first half, which resulted in some easy points. A few kick-out threes, maybe a deuce down low. Also, the Vikings, although they're not up, they were up against Beaver Dam at halftime. They stepped off in intensity, and then Beaver Dam eventually ran away with that game. Vikings need to do the opposite here to step up the intensity, get the lead, and then, like we said in pregame, never look back once they get that lead.
Yeah, another thing, too, is just to make sure they're closing out on shots. DeForest has just been on fire tonight so far from three, so make sure they're closing out and getting their hands up and in the face around that three-point line.
Norski's hitting 5 threes in the first half, 15 of their 25 coming from beyond the arc. And 6 of the other points coming from the line. Solid first half free throw shooting for the Norskis, Colin.
And with that, we will take our final break of the Wisco Radio halftime show. We'll be right back.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
And welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. 35 seconds left in this halftime. Vikings down 25-22. Gonna hand it over to Dan for some stats.
For the DeForest Norskis, 3 points for Natalie Comp, 5 from Maggie Trotch, 5 also coming from Jalen Derlin, 3 from Sam Schaefer, 7 from Megan Mickelson, and 2 coming from Hahn, both from the line. For the Vikings, 2 from Anderson, 8 from Coulthard, 9 from Magnuson, and 3 from Wallace. So one more key for the second half, Colin, I'd say, is get more Vikings in the scoring column. Only 4 players scored in the first half. Maybe get Vesperman get a few points. Olendick and the Vikings might be walking out of here defeating the third-ranked team in the state.
DeForest will receive the ball in this second half. to start things off. Schaefer will bring it up. Vikings running a zone defense. Skipping it over to Derline. Derline trying to get it to Mickelson down low. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson.
Column Vikings, as I said, got to be wary of this second half spurt from DeForest. The Vikings know DeForest has it in them, just got to limit it when it comes.
Vesperman at the top. Vesperman dribbling it, getting the screen from Magnuson, and Coulthard decides to go right. Still dribbling it, finding Magnuson down low. Magnuson trying to get a spin move, kicks it out to Vesperman. Vesperman over to Coulthard. Coulthard dribbling right, spin move, now gets it to, not really sure who that was intended for. Pass will go out of bounds, deflected off the Norskis, and will be Mount Horeb ball. Vesperman bringing it up for the Vikings. Vesperman dribbling left, kicking it out to Wallace. Wallace in the corner. Wallace trying to find Magnuson down low, deflected. Magnuson gathers it in, now gets it to Vesperman. Vesperman back to Magnuson. Magnuson to Wallace. Wallace 3 up and long, no good. Air ball, rebounded by Coulthard. Coulthard now going in with it. Throws it right into the hands of Laufenberg. Laufenberg now pushing it all the way up, can't get the lay-in. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman crossing half court. Now dribbling right. Now trying to find Anderson. Pass deflected. Will go out of bounds, and they will say it will be Norski's ball. (16:25) left in this second half. 25-22 the score. Mickelson at the top. Now to Schaefer. Schaefer now finding Mickelson down low. Trying to go up with it. They say a foul will be called as Mickelson will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Number 11, Kenzie Coulthard picking up her first foul on the ball game.
Mickelson at the line. First free throw bounces out.
Only the second miss for DeForest from the line. 6 for 8 now.
Mickelson, second free throw up and good. 26-22 now the score. First points of the second half for either team belongs to DeForest and Mickelson on the free throw as Vesperman will break the press, dribbling it all the way up now to Anderson. Anderson in the corner, kicking it out to Vesperman, now to Coulthard. Coulthard at the top, setting things up. Trying to dribble right, spin move, backing way down low. Now kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson at the top, dribbling right, kicks it to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling left, going up with the right, can't finish. Rebound DeForest.
Vikings having some sloppy passes here in this game, Colin. Maybe a few neater passes, this would be a closer game.
As a DeForest 3 no good, but they get their own rebound. Shot blocked and rebounded by Anderson. Vesperman bringing it up at the top. Hands it off to Anderson. Right back to Vesperman. Vesperman in the corner. Trying to find Magnuson down low. Can't find her. Now finds her up top. Now dribbling left. Kicking it to Wallace on the nice cut. Wallace trying to go up for the finish. Can't get it to go, but will draw the foul.
Beautiful pass there by Magnuson. Getting it down low. Almost a no-look type shot.
Wallace will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First free throw from Wallace is up and good. Wallace getting ready for her second free throw. Up and good as well.
Wallace now with 5, a 3, and those 2 from the charity stripe.
Schaefer passing it up. Now to Mickelson. Mickelson back to Schaefer. Schaefer into the corner to Derline. Derline up top to Mickelson. Mickelson hands off to Derline. Derline to Schaefer. Schaefer finding Shumper in the corner. Now to Derline. Derline gets it up to Laufenberg. Now into the corner for Schaefer. 3 and bounces in. Took a few lucky bounces for DeForest there off the rim a couple times and the backboard, and somehow manages to rattle in for the 3.
Almost a knuckleball shot there. Had just about no rotation on it.
Coulthard at the wing, getting it to Wallace at the top. Wallace now gets it back to Coulthard. Coulthard for 3, up and good.
Coulthard with her third 3 on the evening, now with 11.
As Shumper tries to back her way down low, gets it blocked by Magnuson. They'll say it went off of Shumper last and will be Vikings ball.
.14 left in this ballgame. Vikings trailing 29-27. As DeForest with the ball on their end of the court. Vikings not double teaming the inbound there. That shot up no good, but a foul on the Vikings. Kenzie Coulthard, the senior, picking up number 2. At the line for the Norskis is number 4, Natalie Comp. Her first up and good. 2 for 3 on the half from the line are the Norskis. 2 for 2 are the Vikings. Comp second up and back iron, no good. Rebounded by Schaefer. Norskis now retaining possession, up 30-27 with 13:47 left in this first half. 3 shot faked by Mickelson. Now into the corner to Comp. Comp, her 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Coulthard. Coulthard slowing things down here. Crossing over to her left, getting it to Grace Vesperman. Vesperman looking for Magnuson, picks up a screen from Julia. Now driving to her right, kicking out to Anderson. Anderson could have pulled 3, elected not to. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard driving baseline. That will stay with the Vikings. 13 minutes and 13 seconds left in this second half. Vikings down 3. Chance to tie it on this possession with a 3 ball. Inbounding it is Vesperman. Vesperman gets it into Magnuson, who gets fouled. Second foul on the half from the line for the Norskis. That foul on number 41. Morgan Hahn, her 3rd on the game. Anderson now driving to her right, crossing left, and another errant pass for the Vikings, resulting in a turnover.
32-23, Vikings trail with 13 minutes left. Schaefer bringing it across half court, ball will go out of bounds, and will be Vikings ball. Coulthard bringing it up for the Vikings. Getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling right. Trying to get into the corner. Pass will be stolen. Mickelson with it for a little jumper. No good. Rebounded by Hahn. Hahn shot no good. Now Mickelson gets the rebound, shot no good again. As Comp will end up pulling it down, gets it to Schaefer for 3, good. Vikings.
3 offensive rebounds on that possession for the Norskis, resulting in a 3. Now Norskis up 6.
Olendick with it on the wing. Olendick stuck with the ball, not sure where to go with it, as a timeout will be taken by Mount Horeb. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
This is Wisco Radio.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings trailing 33-27 with 12-11 left in this second half.
Vikings needing a few shots to go here. Try to tie this game up and just kind of go back and forth the whole way and maybe try to pull out late. Will be Vikings ball coming out of this timeout. As Coulthard will bring it up, gets it to Wallace. Wallace gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard driving baseline. Now trying to find Olendick as that pass will go out of bounds.
Norski's now bringing the ball up into the corner, 3 up and back iron, no good. Rebounded on the offensive side of things by Comp.
Hahn getting it down low, shot up no good, but we'll head to the free throw line as she draws the foul on the way up.
That foul on Olivia Yana, her second, third on the team.
Hahn, first free throw is up and short, no good.
Now 4 Vikings with 2 fouls. Wallace, Magnuson, Yana, and Coulthard. Anderson and Vesperman both have 1.
Hahn, second free throw. Up and good. Magnuson getting it into Wallace right away. Wallace getting it to Olendick. Olendick back to Wallace. Wallace now to Yana. Yana back to Wallace. Wallace getting it across half court. Now to Olendick. Dribbling left. Kicking it to Coulthard. Coulthard now skips it to Wallace. Wallace 3 deflected. Rebounded by Magnuson. Olendick deep 3. No good. Rebounded by DeForest. Pushing it up. Trying to find Campe down low as shot is deflected by Magnuson. Wallace now bringing it up for the Vikings.
Vikings trailing 34-27 with 10:56 left in this ball game.
Magnuson finding Olendick. Olendick to Coulthard. Coulthard right underneath the basket, now getting it to Wallace. Wallace to Yana in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Olendick. Olendick dribbling it back up top as she pulls up for 3, no good, short, as it is gathered in by DeForest. Trying to push it all the way up, shot no good, rebounded as that pass was trying to be saved from going out of bounds by Comp as it ends up right in the hands of Coulthard. Wallace now bringing it up, gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard 3, no good. Rebounded by Troush.
Vikings not hesitating to shoot the 3 this half, not working thus far.
Troush trying to drive all the way into the basket as she goes up for the shot. Blocking foul will be called.
Coulthard picking up number 3, 4th on the team.
Troush first free throw is good. Leibfried, Anderson, and Vesperman checking into this one for Magnuson, Olendick, and Yana.
Troush getting her first points in this second half via a free throw.
DeForest also making a couple substitutions as Troush's second free throw is good as well.
Already 8 free throw attempts for the Norskis, 5 of them going in. 8 free throws, just about exactly 8 minutes, 10 minutes left in this ball game. Vikings down 9.
Wallace trying to get across half court, but a 10-second violation will be called and will be a Vikings turnover.
Vikings got to get a stop here and a quick score on the other end. Can't let this game get out of hand.
Durline with it on the wing. Gets it up to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Pickard. Pickard back to Schaefer at the top. Now to Pickard. Pickard finding Shumper down low. Now kicks it out to Schaefer. Schaefer over to the right to Durline. Durline kicking it. Now down low to Shepard. Shot no good. Rebounded by Vesperman as a foul will be called. Foul will most likely be on Maya Pickard. Her second of the game. Magnuson checking back into this game for Kenzie Coulthard. 9:32 left. Vikings down 36-27 as Vesperman gets it across half court. Now to Anderson. Anderson to Wallace. Wallace at the top. Over to the left to Vesperman. Vesperman on the wing near the Vikings bench. Pulls up for three. No good. Air ball. Rebounded by Shumper. Jump ball will be called. And will be possession Mount Horeb.
Don't think that was a shot Mount Horeb was looking for. Vesperin coming off a double team just pops a shot, and shot did not drop. Vikings retain possession, however.
Vesperin getting it into Leibfried right away. Leibfried getting it to Anderson. Anderson getting the screen from Magnuson. Trying to get it to Leibfried. Pass will be stolen. Schaefer now pushing it up. Getting it to Dieter in the corner. Shot no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Vesperin bringing it up. Trying to go baseline all the way. Trying to finish right. Can't get it to go. As that ball will go out of bounds. It'll say it'll be off of DeForest. And will be Mount Horeb ball.
Vikings have not scored much this half. Only 3 or 4 points in about 10 minutes.
Vesperman will get it in. Leibfried at the top. Now to Anderson on the wing. Anderson trying to find someone open as a travel will be called.
Vikings not doing much here offensively in the second half. Down 37-26 with 8:36 and ticking.
Schaefer bringing it up, getting it over to Pickard. Now back to Schaefer, over to Durline. Durline getting it to Shumper. Shumper over to Pickard. Pickard now skips it. Now back to Schaefer at the top. Now over in the corner. Shot no good. Rebounded by Pickard. Pickard now to Schaefer at the top for three. No good. Rebounded by Leibfried. Leibfried getting it to Wallace. Wallace pushing it up, trying to finish with their left, gets it to go. Now DeForest trying to push it up. Pickard with it. Getting it to Mickelson. Mickelson trying to finish. Can't. Ball will go out of bounds. They'll say it'll be off of the Vikings and will be DeForest ball.
Wallace getting her 6th and 7th points on that last possession as the Norskies retain possession. Quick trigger, inbounds shot off the glass. A little kiss off the glass, as Bill Raftery likes to say, for the Norskies.
Wallace bringing it up for the Vikings. Getting the on-ball screen from Leibfried. Dribbling left, gets to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling right now, getting it to Magnuson. Magnuson now to Vesperman. Vesperman near the Vikings bench. Now to Magnuson in the corner. Magnuson getting it back to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling right, kicks it to Coulthard. Coulthard now dribbling in. Nice Euro step, can't get the finish, but draws the foul.
7-11 left in this ball game. Vikings got to get something going offensively in a hurry. Down 9, 38-29. That foul on number 23, Megan Mickelson, her first.
Coulthard getting ready for her first free throw as it is up and no good.
First miss on the half for the Vikings. Now 4 for 7 on the ball game.
Coulthard getting ready for her second free throw. Second one is up and rattles out, no good, as she gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Leibfried. Leibfried now to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling right, skipping it to Magnuson. Magnuson now to Wallace. Wallace back to Magnuson. Magnuson in the corner, up to Wallace. Wallace at the top, getting the screen from Leibfried. Dribbling it around. Wallace still at the top, dribbling it. Now trying to drive left, nothing going. Now it gets to Leibfried. Leibfried trying to find Magnuson down low. Pass deflected, ends up back into the hands of Leibfried. Now Vesperman with it at the top. Vesperman into the corner to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling left. Trying to go in, gets the shot up. Deflected, no good. Rebounded by Leibfried. His Leibfried shot is no good, as Vesperman gets the rebound again and saves it and passes it into Magnuson. Magnuson now dribbling, gets it to Wallace. Wallace 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman now going up with it, no good, as it will finally end up into the hands of DeForest after a very long possession for the Vikings. Three up for DeForest. Way short air ball, rebounded by Coulthard. Coulthard dribbling all the way up as a blocking foul will be called, and Coulthard will head to the free throw line for 2 more free throws.
Coulthard connecting on 2 free throws, 2 for 6 is Kenzie Coulthard from the line.
5:51 remaining in this ball game. Vikings trail 38-29. Coulthard's first free throw, no good.
Vikings now have left 5 points at the line. This would almost be a 1-possession game if they made all their free throws.
Coulthard at the line for her second, as it is up and rattles out. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson now going up with it and gets it to go. Now a 7-point ball game with 5:44 remaining.
Magnuson and Coulthard now both with 11 on the evening.
Schaefer bringing it up, getting it over to Mickelson. Now to Troush. Troush skipping it up top to Schaefer. Schaefer now back to Troush. Troush 3, no good, as it is rebounded by Coulthard. As a foul will be called on DeForest.
Maybe the Vikings come down, get a score here, stop on defense. This could be a whole different ball game.
As a timeout is taken, we will take one with them as well. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball on Wisco Radio.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. Vikings trailing DeForest 38-31 with 5:23 left in this one. Vikings ball coming out of the timeout. Vesperman bringing it up.
Big possession here, about 2/3 of the way through this half for the Vikings.
Vesperman dribbling it up top, as that ball will be almost ripped away from her and a jump ball will be called, and it will be possession DeForest.
5:09 left in this ball game. Vikings down 7, 38-31. Still a manageable game here for the Vikings.
Schaefer getting across, getting it to Mickelson. Now up top. Now Mickelson has it, trying to work her way down low, as Derline will drive in and gets the finish.
Derline with her 6th and 7th points on that possession, Colin.
Wallace bringing it up, trying to dribble left, finds Anderson. Anderson trying to go for the finish, gets it. And now a 7-point game.
Anderson only with 4 on the ball game, all coming in this second half.
Schaefer now with it. Kicking it out to Derline. Derline 3, no good. As a foul will be called. Foul will be on the Norskis.
Another big possession here for the Vikings, Colin. Get a score here, maybe a 3. It'd be a 4-point game.
Magnuson will head to the free throw line for bonus. Magnuson getting ready for her first free throw. It is up and bounces in. Took about 5 or 6 bounces there and finally decided to roll in.
Before that free throw, Vikings had missed 4 in a row. Now 3 for 7 in the half.
Magnuson's second free throw up and good. Now a 5-point Norskies lead with 4:25 left. Schaefer getting up to Derline. Derline over to Mickelson. Mickelson back to Schaefer. Trying to find Mickelson on the cut. Goes up for the shot, but a foul will be called. Mickelson will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Mickelson, first free throw, good.
DeForest has made 4 of their last 6 from the line. Last 4 going in for the Norskies, up 6 with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left. Free throw up and good.
42-35 now the score. Norski's lead as that pass will be deflected out of bounds, but will remain Mount Horeb ball. Vesperman gets it to Wallace. Now back to Vesperman. Now back to Wallace. Wallace has to get across half court pretty quick here and gets it to Anderson. Anderson now to Coulthard. Coulthard had baseline open, now drives baseline, tries to skip it, pass will be deflected and ends up into the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer trying to push it up as that ball will be ripped away by Vesperman. Will be a jump ball and will be possession Vikings.
That last foul for the Vikings was on Kenzie Coulthard, her 4th.
Wallace getting it to Vesperman. Now Vesperman kicking it to Coulthard. Coulthard now across half court. Skips it way over to Vesperman as Vesperman on the right side. Double teamed in the corner. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson now to Wallace. Wallace at the top setting things up. Wallace now to Coulthard in the corner. Getting it to Magnuson down low. Magnuson trying to finish off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Mickelson. As a DeForest three-pointer will go up and will be good. Vesperman now bringing it up for the Vikings. Vesperman. Ball poked away. Everyone on the ground going for that ball. Will be a jump ball and will be possession Norskies.
Vikings trailing by 10 all of a sudden, 45-35, a tick under 3 minutes at 2:59 left in this ball game.
Schaefer will bring it up for DeForest. Kicking it over to Mickelson. Now back to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbling left, gets it back to Mickelson. Mickelson. Now to Troush. Troush over to Schaefer. Schaefer to Derline in the corner. Derline now to Schaefer. Schaefer back to Mickelson. Mickelson now over to Troush as a foul will be called on Mount Horeb. Foul will be on Vesperman. Her second of the game. 45-35 your score. Vikings trail with just 2:30 left in this one.
Vikings got to get a quick stop here, come down, score a quick bucket.
As a timeout will be taken by DeForest. We'll take one quickly as well. We'll be right back.
45-35
quickly as well. We'll be right back.
Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. 2:30 left in this game. Vikings trail by 10. DeForest's ball coming out of the timeout as they get it into Troush. Troush guarded all the way up near half court by Magnuson, as they will get Magnuson on the reach-in foul. Will be the 17th foul for the Vikings. So Troush will head to the free throw line for 1-and-1. Couple substitutions here by both teams as Troush gets ready for her first free throw, which is up and good. Now an 11-point ball game with just 2:21 remaining.
Troush with 8 on the ball game, 5 from the line, make that 6 from the line. 2 for 2 on that trip. Norskies have made their last 7 from the charity stripe.
Vesperman at the top, trying to dribble left. Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson now finding Magnuson off the hands of Magnuson and ends up into the hands of the Norskies. Schaefer bringing it up. Still at the top. Kicks it over to Hahn. Hahn dribbling right. Now hands it off to Shumper. Shumper gets it to Schaefer. Now back to Shumper. Shumper still at the top. Gets it to Mickelson. As a foul will be called on the Vikings.
Vikings down 12, 47, 2:35, minute and 41 seconds left.
Olendick and Thompson looking to check into this one for Anderson and Magnuson. As Mickelson will head to the line. First free throw from Mickelson is good.
Norski's extremely solid from the line this half. 10 for 13 just this half. Got about half of their points from the line in this second frame.
Second free throw from Mickelson is good as well. Timeout will be taken. We'll take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings have the ball. Vestman down with it. Now hands it off to Wallace. Wallace dribbling in. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Anderson as she gets it to go. As another timeout will be taken. We will be right back.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-461-2844. That's 1-800-461-2844.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. 1:25 left, 49-37 the score. Vikings trail as a foul will be called. Foul will be on Coulthard. Her 5th of the game, so she will be out for the rest of this one.
Coulthard had a nice game, finishing with 11, 9 from beyond the arc.
Schaefer getting ready for her first free throw, as it is up and good. Schaefer getting ready for her second, as it is up and good as well. Vesperman running the point for the Vikings. Bringing it up with 1:20 left on the clock. Still at the top. Finding Wallace. Wallace. Nice crossover. Dribbling left. Trying to finish. Can't get it to go. As it is rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman at the top. Trying to find Magnuson. Finds her, but a foul will be called. Stay on the floor. As Magnuson will look to head the line for 1-and-1. .101 left on the clock. Score is 51-37. The Norskies lead. As Magnuson's first free throw is good.
Magnuson with 14, averaging 14.5 on the season. Free throw up and good, getting her 15.
Olivia Burke will check into this game for Julia Magnuson. Vikings showing some full court press here with under a minute left. Schaefer getting it up to Mickelson. Mickelson crossing half court, as she will be fouled by Olendick.
Olendick picking up her first on the evening.
Mickelson. First free throw is good.
Norskies have made a lot of free throws in a row. Don't really feel like counting them, but it's got to be in double digits.
Mickelson, second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Burke, passed up to Wallace. Wallace trying to drive baseline. Wallace stuck under the basket, as a timeout will be called by the Vikings. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Season Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-988-4477. That's 800-988-4477. Call 800-988-4477 today.
You are listening to Vikings basketball right here on Wisco Radio.
Coming out of the break, Vikings turned it over quickly and ended up being DeForest ball with 30 seconds left. 52-39 the score, as DeForest will most likely run the clock down here. Vikings still showing press as they get it in. Mickelson handing off to Troush. Troush taking it across half court as they look to wind the clock down for the rest of this one. Schaefer now with it. Gets it to Mickelson. 15 seconds left on the clock as they get it to Troush. Troush hands it off to Schaefer. 5 seconds left as Schaefer will pass it to Durline, and that will be this game here in Mount Horeb. 52-39 the final score. We will take one quick break and we will be right back with the Wisco Radio postgame show.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
You are listening to Vikings basketball right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings falling to DeForest 52-39. Going to hand it over to Dan for some stats. For the victorious Norskies, they shot 20 for 25 from the charity stripe in the ball game, which really gave them the win almost, Colin. Made about 12 or 13 in a row. Finishing with 3 is Natalie Komp. Alyssa Laufenberg also with 3. 9 coming from Troush. 7 from Durline. 5 from Schaefer. 2 from Schumper. 13 from Megan Mickelson. And 3 from Hahn, all coming from the line. For the Mount Horeb Vikings, only 4 Vikings getting in the scoring department. 6 for Anderson. 11 from Coulthard, 15 from Magnuson, and 7 from Emily Wallace. Colin, got anything more to say? No, not tonight, Dan. Our next game will be tomorrow in Portage. I'll be running things solo up there on at 1:15. Game tips off at 1:30. Until then, have a great Friday evening, and as always, go Vikings.
Well, that's it for the broadcast tonight. If you missed any of the action live on Wisco Radio, you can always go back to wiscoradio.com and click on the Archives tab to listen to 24/7 on-demand replays of Mount Horeb athletics.
Considerable shakeup at the top of the girls' volleyball rankings, plus a big jump up the boys' soccer poll. I'm Travis Wilson, and this is a WisSports.net Minute brought to you by SportsEngine.com. More high school sports news after this.
WisSports.net is honored to serve as your go-to source for high school sports coverage in Wisconsin. We couldn't do it without being powered by Sports Engine.